Kate, what's going on?
Hi. Thank you for taking my call.
Hey, thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. It's exciting.
Yeah.
What's up?
So just a little bit of background. I'm 27 years old, and just a little over a year ago, I found out that I'm a gene carrier for Huntington's disease. Huntington's is neurological. It's like ALS, dementia, Alzheimer's wrapped into one. So it's been something.
Yeah.
And just according to what statistics I have, because this comes from my birth family, I'm adopted, so I haven't actually seen it. I don't know. But statistically speaking,
1 out of 2,
I probably
right?
won't make it. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about passing along. Have you started showing symptoms?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
But because of it, I've gone back to school to become a social worker. I started my own business.
Awesome.
And I've just been kind of trying to plan for the future because I won't be able to work for between 5 and 20 years, and then I'll probably pass on sometime in my 60s. So it's a lot.
So you've gone to scorched earth, right?
Pretty much.
Good for you. Good for you. I was thinking when you said you are a carrier, I was thinking that you were going to ask about having kids. And the last I looked, and it's been a minute, the last I looked, it was a 50% chance of passing it on, I think. So I thought that's where this call is going. You're talking about you're a carrier and you're worried at some point this switch gets flipped. And so you are planning you just found out that your neighbors have nukes. And so you are just going to start building bomb shelters just in case, right?
Well, part of it is having kids because I want a family, but also I don't know how to plan for my future if I choose to have children, whether I adopt, and how do I prepare myself as well as my family for that, because I have no idea.
So, number one, that sucks. I wish I had something fancy to tell you right now. I'm trying to put myself in your position, and just so you know, I'm laughing because I would have done the exact same thing. I would have started writing up my eulogy, and I would have called all my friends together, and they would have thought I was going to be dead by the weekend. And it would have taken a while for them to be like, oh, this is a maybe, and it's 30 to 40 years. What? And I would have been like, I know, guys. So, Kate, I'm you, and so we're in this together. I wish there was a fancy thing I could tell you that would make it go away, and it's not, right? That's a scary, scary. The only thing I could think that would be scarier, right, is to actually feel that first tremor or that first, take that first misstep, and then your heart just sinks because right? And then you got to go to the doctor.
Oh, yeah.
When the doctor, and of course, if you're like me, do you just walk through every second of every day looking for it?
No.
Oh, you're better than me, dude.
I
would be.
Do that,
oh, man.
I mean, I have moments. I have some really bad moments.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I'm like, okay, it's not your time. You still have between 20 and 30 years. You're good. And I pray that science will catch up. And apparently science might catch up, but I don't know.
I know, but you don't have it, right?
Currently, I do not.
Okay.
But I will develop it.
I want to start there. Okay? You don't have it.
Yeah.
So here's what I don't want you to do. I'm gonna oversimplify this, and I'm gonna get mean cards and letters from the Huntington's community, and you're worth it, okay? 100% of us don't get out of this thing alive, right?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
One of my favorite psychologists on the planet, he's a psychiatrist, I guess, is Irvin Yalom, and he came up with the idea of existential psychology. The reason that all of us are crazy and we build empires and families and religions, this is his thinking, is all distilled down into one thing. Because the moment we reach conscious awareness, we know that we're going to die. And so we build all this banana stuff, like whether it's grocery stores and roads, and we build like all kinds of things to prop up and lean up against this one thing, and we're not going to make it out of here. And so what you are experiencing is that 100x, right? Because you have a path now. Most of us don't know. We don't know. We just go through our day thinking it's going to be about 85. Really, in our heads, we think it's going to be about 106, right? But we can look at the data. You've got a different picture in front of you, right? So I want to back out, and I want to start with this premise. Don't let tomorrow's future pain steal your joy from today. And you have a different level than most of us, right? So I don't want to minimize what you're experiencing. At the same time, every joyful second is precious to you, right?
Yes, it is.
And the more you run out into the future and pick up cinder blocks to run back into the present and carry with you around every day, the more you're just going to suck the soul out of these precious moments that you do have. And so there is a real need for you to plan financially, right? A real need. There is a real need for you you're going to have some hard roads to hoe with life insurance and with any sort of insurance and things like that, right? So instead of opening your own business, you may work for a company that's going to have great health insurance because down the road, those are the kind of decisions that I want you to get with a doctor, not the internet. For God's sake, never go on the internet again, Kate, ever, right?
There's a phenomenal doctor here in Madison, so I'm well connected with that.
I want you to have a doctor that's going to walk with you. I want you to find a Huntington's community, and that may actually have to be on the internet, but people who have walked this line with you and are going to humanize the internet drama, right? And they will be real people. Hopefully it could be people you could meet with in person. You could go have coffee with some folks and meet with their family. I want you to not carry any heavier brick than you've got to. Does that make sense? And the internet has a vested interest in making these bricks as heavy as possible so you'll keep clicking. I want you to actually go make eye contact with people, even if you got to fly somewhere. Make eye contact with folks who have experienced this, who are experiencing it, family members, and really get a real picture on it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then you're going to have some hard conversations with your current family, with your significant other, right? On what family's going to look like. Do you adopt? Do you want to roll the dice and have kids? No one can tell you that but you. And so you're in it, and it sucks. And your moments, your seconds, your relationships got 1,000 times more precious. And so do your best to get facts and data. Do your best to not live way into the future. And those are going to happen. They're like lightning bolts. They shoot into your mind and you go, whoop, nope, that's later. That's a problem for future Kate. Because today Kate is going to burn all the tread off these tires, right? Is going to have as many fun adventures, is going to do incredible, meaningful work, is going to sit with folks, do the things that bring you joy and begin to make meaning of this thing. But none of us get out of here. And I hope your story, Kate, is a magical story for everybody. Because none of us know, right? None of us know. Life is a mist and a vapor, and poof, it goes so fast. So fast. Every second's precious. Every second's precious. Kate, thank you for that call. I know that's tough. And we'll be thinking about you. Get connected with your doctor, community, people, and live in the present.